Good afternoon here from Wild Algoma. I'm not sure that we can beat this day. Well, I know one more thing would help us out if we could beat this day was if we could get a moose. No, still no moose. We were out early this morning. If you can believe it, when we got up this morning at 5 o'clock, it was 18 degrees Celsius. Absolutely crazy for October the 5th. You know, we went out, we hunted till about 10:30, quarter to 11, and we headed out. And we come back to camp. On our way out, we ran into a group of Six Nations hunters that were, I will say they were very amicable. We got along with them well. There was no issues there. We asked them, we told them the area we were working in, but we weren't going to venture outside of that. We were here till the end of next week, and they seemed like they would stay out of there. It's so difficult for us as bow hunters, archery hunters, when we go into compete with the First Nations who have that opportunity to hunt at night with rifles, and it just makes everything so much more difficult and challenging. But we're not giving up because of that. You know, we still have an opportunity up there, and I'm going to take them at their word. They have camped on the road that we're hunting, but they said they wouldn't hunt in there where we're going. So I have run into them before, and we haven't had issues with them before, so my fingers are crossed. But today was an absolute beautiful day. You know, when we come back, we had a great lunch, and we went on a bird ride, and we were able to collect 9 birds between two of us, one short of our limit. We're getting close to that now. When we come back to camp this evening, and we had Greg made a great supper. It was sausage and tortellini. It was just fantastic with spaghetti sauce. So we got some things to do tonight. If you can see the wind behind me, it's really blowing. We're not going to go out moose hunting this evening. We're going to make a few calls right here by the camp at the pond and see if we get any answers. But it's really windy, so difficult to hunt in the wind. But we've had an absolutely great October 5th here at Tangent Bay, and although we haven't got a moose, we got into some areas that we haven't been into in a number of years. We got up to Cherry Lake, and we got to Sheila Lake. We went on. We put about 110 kilometers on the bikes today, and we burned some gas, so it was a great day. But tonight, really, really windy. There was just some trees blowing down around the camp, so we got to make sure that everything is not going to be impacted by the wind. So Greg's doing dishes. I'm doing a quick video update, and we're going to head out and make some calls, and then we're going to call her a day. I think it's shower night. I just went and got some water for showers and dishes, and been missing that the last couple of days. We had a swim yesterday, so that's not so bad, but it was so hot here today. Again, right now it's 26 degrees, so not conducive to moose hunting again, the temperature wise, but we're going to get back at her in the morning, and hopefully we can, it's supposed to cool down the next day or so, and we're hoping that things change and turn around for us. We're seeing lots of sign, lots of fresh tracks. I know they're moving at night when the cooler temperatures are out, but it's only a matter of time before we flip that switch and they get interested in coming into the cow. So I'm hoping it's when we're here. And we're able to fill that tag. But if we don't, we've had an awesome time so far. We've got lots of birds. You know, Greg and I are having a good opportunity to chat and talk about things, and that is awesome. But if you look around me, you can see the wind. But again, a beautiful spot here on the Shabbatic River. Nice big marsh. We're going to make some calls if this wind dies down, just on the back side over there. We have a spot over there set up where we can hunt. We have 2 locations where we can have one caller and one shooter. The spot we were hunting this morning, I was there doing the calling. Greg was the shooter, the pointed shooter, and I had the camera ready. So if we had an opportunity to take a bull, we might have been able to get it all on footage. But you never know. When those monsters come in, everything falls off the rails and gets confusing. But folks, I hope you had an awesome day. October 5th in the fall, again, hot, dry. The bush is getting really dry. And we're hoping things pick up a little bit and we get more back to seasonal temperatures. So take care, stay well, and maybe we'll chat with you tomorrow.